Hey, yo, you don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me. But you will respect me. You know why? Cause I'm a boss.
All right, I'm here with SuzyB, and so wonderful to have you up here. We're at the Pride of Dakota right now.
Yep, and this is the first one of the season. So we start out with Pride of Dakota at the Capitol, and then there will be one in Dickinson, and then I'll be at all the following ones. So the first one's in going to be in Grand Forks the first weekend in November. Then the second weekend in November is Minot, and then we have Thanksgiving, and then we go to Fargo and we have a Pride of Dakota show there, and we end up in Bismarck with the first weekend in December where we have our last Pride of Dakota show. And so all the products that I have here today will be available at those Pride of Dakota shows, and they're also available at stores throughout North Dakota too.
Wonderful, yeah. So okay,
so the
show
first
me
one
what
I
you
gotta
got
tell
here,
you
girl.
about
This looks amazing.
is what I'm wearing. It's called,
Wonderful.
It's
Yeah.
called
So I'm just gonna do a little of this. So turn around, show me what you're working with. Wonderful. Cute. Okay, so tell me about this.
It's called escapes, and I made up the word. It's SC is for scarf, KAPPE is Norwegian spelling of cape, and Z is
So cool.
because everybody likes Z's, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
Z's
likes
are cool.
Z's. Z's are cool. So scapes is how I say it, and it's a made-up word. It's my brand for a fashion accessory that you can wear multiple ways. So I'm wearing it as a vest, but you can also wear it as a cape. Bring it down on your shoulders like this.
Oh, that's
you
nice.
You can belt it if you want to belt it for a tunic. And then I have these little buttons so that you can take and button it in the front. So this is a button tie. Okay, so with the scapes, there's different ways to stylize it. So what's unique about it is I've chosen fabrics like this is a mesh fabric. There's some heavier fabric like a performance knit. There's slinky fabric like this, so it has a different way of looking. I'm wearing a mesh, and so I'll show you how you can stylize it. It's cut with 2 armholes in it, so you can put it on like this to wear it like the vest or the cape like I'm wearing, but you can use those armholes also to stylize your scarf. So you go like this, holding on to those armholes. See, I have that armhole over there. And so then you go like this, put it through that armhole, and then you have your scarf like this.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then you can bring it over like this, or you can bring it around like this and do more of that infinity look here, like
Crazy.
that. And then the other thing you can
So
do
cool.
is with the heavier fabric, you can take, and for the, I call it a mama accessory, because if you're a nursing mom, breastfeeding mom, and you are modest and you don't want to just pull out your breast and feed,
Sure.
you can take and wear this, put it over your head like this, wear it like this, put baby underneath.
Wow.
And so those armholes can be used to stylize different things. And they're hand washable, hang them up to dry. Some of them you can wash in the machine, depends on what kind of fabric. If you choose the mesh or the lace, you probably want to hand wash those. But they're very versatile, easy to pack and travel with. You can roll them up like this. And the other thing that's good is if you're on the plane, they work as a little pillow.
Oh, tell me about it. I love that.
And so you just put them in there, and the fabrics I choose, they don't wrinkle up so that when you pull them out, they look fresh and crisp. They dress up an outfit, and then the little buttons, you can stylize them so many other ways too.
Yeah,
and
these buttons are so cute.
Yeah, and so there's the, it's just a simple concept. It's kind of like those hair ties that they used to have back in the day. Put a little button over top of the big button, and then they hold whatever fabric, and you can use them on whatever scarf. And the price is good too, $3 each or 2 for $5. The scapes, they run $25 when I'm at the shows.
Awesome.
At the stores, they might carry them at a different price because of the tax.
Very
I include
cool.
the tax here. Then that was my latest product I made.
Love it. So tell me about this stuff here.
So the product that I sell and have in numerous stores, these are carried in the museum store up here at the Capitol grounds, Prairie Creek at Gateway Mall, Exposure Boutique downtown, Minot Home Sweet Home, in Fargo, the Vintage Point, and then I also have them in stores in Montana and in Minnesota. And what's unique about this is if you zoom in on here, do you see that little star?
Yes.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Is it showing up there?
Yeah.
That little star naturally forms in the cottonwood tree twigs.
No way.
So there's
Look
the
at
twig from the
that.
star.
Hold on, let me zoom. So cool. Okay.
So that star naturally forms in the cottonwood tree. And so I take and cut it and put it on a bead or a charm. And then when you're wearing it, I'm wearing two pieces here.
So pretty.
You can see that it's hidden. And the reason why I hid it on the jewelry is because it's hidden in the tree.
Right.
And how I found out about it was Mary Louise Defender Wilson. She tells the story of a little star coming down from heaven, longing to be close to the people here on earth because their beautiful music, their kind words, and their laughter. And the star ends up living in the tree to be close to the people here on earth. And the story was so endearing to me that I shared it with lots of different people. And I shared it with my little grandniece, Serenity, and she said, well, why aren't you making something with her? And I said, well, I never thought of it. So I decided to try different things, and then I came up with a jewelry, and she said, that's what you should make. And so in, I think it was about 2010, is I started making the jewelry. And I took it to the first craft show up in Williston, and I sold out, and I thought, I might have something here. So the jewelry is gift boxed. And this is the North Dakota 1889 map. That's when North Dakota was formed. And then on the back is the summary of the story like I showed on this card.
Wonderful.
So that was my second product that I made. And the very first product that I came up with is these. And this is called a Suzy shoes. And the shoes
so
is
cool.
SHUZE. And so what the shoes was, I came up with it because I sold rings, and I wanted a unique way to display them. And so now I have those. They're also cell phone holders or thing holders. You know, you can use them to charge your cell phone if you have a small enough one. Now they've gotten so big, you have to use it more to hold your cell phone while you're like the other direction. But they're just a fun way to display your rings if you have a lot of rings. So that was my very first product. And so all of them are Pride of Dakota products. And so like I said, you can find them at Pride of Dakota shows or at stores throughout the state.
Okay, do you have a website or Facebook page?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. So Shop SuzyB, Suzy is spelled S-U-Z-Y. And then it's just Shop SuzyB is my Facebook page, and then shopsuzyb.com is my website. I'm on Etsy with Suzy Stars, and the stars is spelled with the Z because I do like Z's. So S-T-A-R-Z, Suzy, S-U-Z-Y, Stars, S-T-A-R-Z.
Awesome.
And so that is the stars are on Etsy. I do sell all my products wholesale also. So if a boutique or a store wants to carry them, and I can take and personalize them for their store too. So whatever city, like I have a little store in Grafton, North Dakota. That they have them personalized for Grafton, where they have a little vintage photo of their Main Street and Hill Avenue, I think it is, in Grafton.
Very cool.
And that kind of, so my website, and I'm also on Facebook under Shop SuzyB, Suzy Stars, and then also Scapes. And Scapes, S-C-K-A-P-P-E-Z, is my made-up word for my vest, scarf, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, cape. And the cape is the Norwegian spelling of cape, and that's because I had a grandpa that homesteaded here in North Dakota. So
awesome.
I wanted to honor him because I learned a lot from him, and he lived with us for a short period of time when I was growing up.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Suzy.
Thanks, Nikki.
You're welcome.